Hey everyone, join us on the mat. Let's get straight to it. So we're just going to start with a nice stretch, taking those arms overhead as we inhale and exhale as they come down by our sides. Let's go for one more, really reaching at the top and back down. We're now going to come into a half straddle position to stretch our legs. Take an inhale to prep, and as you exhale, you're going to forward fold over that leg. Holding it here for me, just breathing into it. As you're going to take an inhale, then exhale as you roll yourself back up to the top. Inhale to prep as you exhale to bring it over into a side bend. Really reaching over, getting that nice stretch running through the back of that leg, keeping that foot nice and flexed. As you take an inhale and exhale to bring yourself back up to the top. We're now going to go for some pulses over that leg, pulsing here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reaching, bringing yourself back up to sitting. We're now going to swap over onto the other side, coming into that straddle. Taking an inhale to prep, you're going to exhale as you roll down that leg. Go for your forward fold, holding it here, relax into the pose. As you're going to take an inhale and exhale to roll yourselves back up to the top. Coming straight into our side bend here, really reaching through, reach for that top hand. Holding it here, embracing the stretch. As you take an inhale and exhale, as you bring yourselves back up to sitting. Gonna go for those pulses now, so folding over that leg, pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one as we roll it back up to the top. So now just come to sitting, cross-legged on those sit bones, nice tall spine. We're now just going to go for some shoulder work, so taking those arms out in front of you. You're going to exhale as you push them out wide, inhale as they align back with your shoulders. Relax those shoulders as we go for another 6, 5, you want to exhale as they come out, inhale as they come in, 3 more, 2, last one, and rest. Have a little roll of those shoulders. When you're ready, we're going to take those arms back out in front of us for our robot arms. So you want to inhale as you draw those elbows back towards the ribs. Exhale as they come out in front of you, wrists aligned with your shoulders. I want you to tense your muscles. Imagine the air is really thick and you're trying to push through it. Keeping that spine tall and core engaged. Keep this going, you've got 5 more. 4, exhale as you push, inhale as you return. 3, 2, exhale on that effort, inhale to return, last one, press those arms as you bring it in, relax. Roll those shoulders, take a second. Next we're going to go for a robot arms flow. So you're going to take your arms out in front of you as you bend them up to the ceiling. You're going to push up to the ceiling as they bend behind you, lifting again as they come in and return extended out in front. You want to exhale as you push them up. Inhale as they come down the back. Exhale as they reach up to the ceiling again and they extend. Again, I want you to really tense your muscles. We're getting into those shoulders now. Pushing through with that breath. Keep this flow going for 5 more. Final 4. Last 3. 2. Pushing through, so exhale in the effort as those arms lift. Last one. On this final one, you're going to bring your arms extended out in front of you as you pulse them in and out. Exhale as they open, inhale as they close. I'm going to hold it here, breathe into it, keep those arms nice and lifted, wrists aligned with shoulders. And you can lower them down, take a second. Give them a little roll. You're now going to come to sitting on the edge of your mat with your legs extended out in front of you. We're going to go into our roll downs. I want you to take an inhale as you prep, exhale, chin to chest, C-shaped spine as you roll vertebrae by vertebrae down onto your mat. Use those abdominals, work nice and slowly as you come into your lengthening stretch. Taking an inhale as you exhale, arms come up to your gaze, chin to chest as you use that core to lift you up to sit in. Coming into a forward fold. Resetting here, get on those sit bones. Let's go again, chin to chest as you exhale, C-shaped spine. Work nice and slowly. As you lower into your lengthening stretch, take an inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Come up into that core to get you to sit in with a forward fold. 2 more here, follow this flow. Exhale as you roll yourselves back. Keep that C-shaped spine. Come into that nice lengthening, taking that breath as you exhale to bring yourself back up to sit in. Stretching into those legs. Making this your last one. Pulling that belly button to spine, keeping that core engaged at all times. Use that breath, exhale on the effort, exhale for power as you lift yourselves back up to sit in. Now we're going to readjust onto those sit bones. We're going to go for a nice slow roll down to get us to lying on our mat. Start with a straight spine. You're then going to tuck that chin to chest. Roll in here. I want you to freeze. Hold it here. And go. Freeze. And go. Last freeze. Rolling yourselves all the way to your lengthening. Well done, guys. Take a moment here. Knees are now going to come up towards the ceiling as you come into your closed chain position. Imprinting that spine and relaxing here as those arms come up towards the ceiling. Inhale to prep, exhale as you crunch. Then I want you to hold onto the back of your thighs as you lift yourself up a few centimeters extra as you slowly lower yourselves back down. You want to make sure you exhale on that crunch, you get rid of any air in your lungs. You can bring yourself up that little bit higher with that pull as you release, laying yourselves back down. Really use the backs of those thighs to get that extra couple of centimeters to really get into those abdominals. Keeping that chin to chest to protect the neck. You've got 5 more here. Get that nice crunch. Add that lift as you hold for a second before rolling yourself down. 4 more here. 3. 2, really use that breath. Last one, see if you can really lift up in that crunch as much as you can. Squeeze those abs as you release. Well done, guys. You can have a little rest, bring it down, take a second. Now coming back into our closed chain position, but you're going to bring it up into your tabletop. You want that nice 90 degrees, hips are aligned with knees, hands are going to come behind the neck to support it here. Keep those elbows nice and wide. Coming up into a crunch, we're going to go for our single leg taps. So you just want to hinge from that hip as you tap those toes down towards the mat. Exhale as they dip, inhale as they return to your tabletop. 3 more, keeping that spine imprinted. 2. Last one. And you can rest on your mat. We're now going to bring our legs back up into our tabletop position, coming up into that crunch, nice wide elbows for our double leg taps. Usual fold from the knees and hinge at the hips, keeping that spine imprinted into the mat, drawing the belly button backwards. 5 more here. Exhale as the legs lower, inhale as they lift back up to tabletop. Last lower here. Reset and you can bring yourself down to rest. Coming back up into your tabletop position, taking your arms overhead, we're going to go for some swooping crunches. You're going to swoop your arms down by your side, get that nice lift as you reset onto your mat. exhale as you come into your crunch. Inhale as you reset. Working nice and slow and controlled to really get those abs on fire here. Keeping that chin to chest to protect the neck. 5 more. Maintaining that lovely tabletop position. 4. Squeeze those abs at the top. 3. Last 2. 1 more, really get that squeeze at the top as you reset. Well done. Have a rest, take a moment. Hands are now going to come up to the ceiling as you come into your tabletop position. We're going to go for our dead bugs. So the opposite arm to opposite leg lower as you then reset them back up to the ceiling. You want to exhale as the opposite arm and opposite leg lower. Inhale as you reset. Keeping that spine imprinted into that mat. Belly button drawn to spine. 3 more. 2. Last 1. And you can reset, take a little moment. Going to get into the obliques next. Into tabletop, nice wide elbows as you crunch yourself up. You're going to tap your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. Resetting in the middle as you come back to your tabletop position. Exhale as you tap, inhale as you reset. 4 more. 3. 2. Last tap. Well done, reset, and you can bring it down, take a moment. Now we're going to extend our legs up towards the ceiling, up into our crunch, nice wide elbows. We're going to lower the single leg down and lift back up. You're going to exhale as it comes down, inhale as you lift. Keep that spine pressed to the mat, pointing those toes. 4 more. Exhale as you lower, inhale as you lift. 2 more. Make this your last one. And you can reset, take a moment. Lifting those legs back up to the ceiling, we're going to go for our double leg lifts. So again, they're just going to lower. I want you to make sure that your back doesn't arch. Keep your spine imprinted into that mat. You don't have to take it so low, it's about keeping that correct form where that back isn't arching. Exhale as they lower, inhale as they lift. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lower those legs as you lift. Well done. Reset. So our legs are extending up towards the ceiling again, and we're going to go for our toe taps. So you're going to come up into a crunch, you just reach as high as you can for those toes. Exhale as you push up, inhale as you lower. You're now just going to hold it there, squeeze those abs, keep breathing, and you can release. Well done. We're now going to come into 100. You can either keep your feet in closed chain, come up to tabletop, or to fully extended. Fully extended being the most difficult. Coming into a crunch. You're going to pulse your hands down as you inhale for 5. Then you're going to flip those palms over as you exhale for 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. Well done. Rock it out. Bring those knees into chest. Take a second. You're going to come into your lengthening stretch, and we're going to go into a roll up. So you're going to just rest here as you take an inhale to prep. Exhale as arms come overhead, and you come into that core, getting into a forward fold. We're now going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. You want your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. We don't want to arch that spine. We want to draw that belly button up to spine to keep that nice straight line. Extending that leg out behind you, we're going to go for our rainbows. Keeping those hips nice and square, you're just going to tap one side of your mat as you come over to tap the other. Pushing evenly into both hands on that mat. A full rainbow counts as 1 rep. You've got 5 more. 4. 3. Last 2. 1 more rainbow. And you can rest in your child's pose. Coming back up to your 4-point kneeling position, we're going to now take it out long, so you want to just stretch those arms out to the edge of your mat. Keep that core engaged, you extend your left leg. We're going to go for our leg lifts. You want to exhale as that leg lifts up, inhale as it lowers back down to the mat. 6 more. 5, exhale as it lifts, inhale as it lowers. 4. 3. 2. Last one, get that lift, well done, bring it in, you can come into your child's pose, take a little moment. Coming back into that long 4-point kneeling position. Keeping that belly button pressed to spine, you're going to extend that leg out behind you. Press both hands firmly into that mat, get that nice long stretch. We're going to go for a forearm press. So you want to inhale as you lower down to your forearms. Exhale as you lift. Lower those forearms to the mat as you press back up onto those palms. Inhale as you lower, exhale on the effort as you press. 3 more. 2. Last one here. And you can bend that leg back in towards you, coming into a little resting position. Getting back into that same position here. Get that nice long 4-point kneeling position. Extending that leg behind you, we're going to go for those rounding knee tucks. You're going to bring that knee in as you round the spine. Exhale as you push out to extension with a straight spine. Inhale as that knee tucks under. Exhale as you press. Tuck that head under, round that spine. Exhale, come to your straight spine. 5 more. 4. 3. Last 2. 1 more, then you're going to come back out to extension and we're going to pulse that leg up towards the ceiling. Keep that core engaged, pushing that heel up. Keep pulsing. 2 more pulses, last one. Well done, bring that knee in. Take a moment. Coming back up to your 4-point kneeling position, you're going to come onto your right forearm, placing your left hand on top. We're going to go for our fire hydrants to our curtsy lunges. Exhale as you come into a fire hydrant. Inhale as you bend that back knee, lowering yourself onto that left forearm. Exhale as you come into a fire hydrant. Inhale as you come to a curtsy lunge. Exhale as you push back up into that fire hydrant. 6 more. Trying to tap that knee down as you exhale to open to your fire hydrant. 5. Lowering onto that left forearm. 4 more. 3. Last 2. 1 more here. Exhale as you come to a fire hydrant. We're now going to take it back into some curtsy lunge pulses, so I just want you to tap that knee down to that mat as you rock back and forwards on that left forearm. Inhale as you tap that knee down, exhale as you lift. 2 more. Last one. Then you're going to open to your fire hydrant and we're just going to go for some of those. Exhale as they lift, inhale as the knees come together. 5 more. 4. 3. 2, last 1. Now hold it there. Keep that leg nice and lifted. Breathe into it. And you can lower that leg, come into your child's pose to rest. When you're ready, coming back onto your all fours, we're going to go over and do it the same on the other side. Extending that right leg now to go into our rainbows. Keeping that core engaged. 6 more. 5. Final 4. 3. Last 2, keep it flowing. 1 more. Beautiful, come back into that child's pose. Take a little moment. Then coming back up into our long 4-point kneeling position. Extending that right leg now as we come out into that long stretch. We're going to go for those leg lifts. Inhale as it lowers, exhale as it lifts. Keep that core engaged. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Last lift. Well done. You can bring that knee in, come into your child's pose. Coming back into that long 4-point kneeling position. Extending that right leg again, taking it out behind us, keep it nice and straight. We're going to go for our forearm press. Inhale as you lower to your forearms, exhale as you press onto your palms. Keep that leg extended, that body is in one nice long line. 4 more. 3. 2. Last 1. Well done, guys. Press. You can bring that knee in. Again, just take a little reset. Coming back into that long 4-point kneeling position. We're going to go for those rounded knee tucks again. So that knee comes under as your head tucks. Exhale as it comes out to your extension. Inhale as you tuck under. Exhale as you extend. Really round that spine, chin to chest as the head comes out and the leg extends. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. And last one here. Then you're going to take that leg back to your extension. You're going to pulse it up towards the ceiling. Keep pulsing, keep that core engaged, get into that glute. And you can bring it down, come into your child's pose. Now we're going to come back for those fire hydrants to curtsy lunges. Coming onto our left forearm this time with right hand on top. Drawing that belly button to spine. You're going to open that right knee out to your fire hydrant as you then fold onto that forearm to take it back to your curtsy lunge. Inhale as you come back to your curtsy lunge. Exhale as you push to open that fire hydrant. 6 more. 5. 4. 3 here. 2 more. Last 1. Now you're going to bring it back to your curtsy lunge as we get those pulses, just rocking backwards and forwards on that right forearm to tap that knee down to the mat. Inhale as it taps, exhale as it lifts. Keep pulsing it here. 3 more. 2. Last 1 before we open out to our fire hydrant. Exhale as it comes out, inhale as it lowers. Keeping that core engaged. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one before we're going to lift our fire hydrant, and we're going to hold it here. Keep that leg nice and lifted, keep the breaths flowing. And you can lower that leg, well done, coming into your child's pose. So we're now just going to stretch. I just want you to stay in your child's pose, really rest in the body here. Cool the body down, taking some deep breaths. You're then going to take your left arm, thread it underneath the right side of the body to come into your thread the needle. Sinking that shoulder down onto the mat so you get that nice twist through the spine. Coming back through to the center, you're going to thread that right arm underneath to come into your thread the needle on this side, tapping that shoulder down, sinking into this pose. Coming back to the center, sink into your child's pose, clasp your hands together and take them over the back of your head to rest on your neck. Breathe into it, you can walk those elbows away, you should get that nice stretch from through the backs of the arms. Now going to roll yourselves up to sitting, roll that spine, head is the last thing to come up. We're going to come into our pigeon pose to stretch the legs and the glutes. Tuck your right leg underneath you, coming into a half split as you fold yourself over that right leg. Try and push the glutes down to the mat, embracing that nice stretch. You're then going to lift yourselves back up, stay in this position as that left hand reaches round to grab that left foot, pulling it in towards you. Embrace that nice stretch through the quad. Holding it here, and then you can release, changing over to the other side. Left leg is threading underneath us here, sink into that half split as you fold forwards over that leg. Sink into this pose, try and melt into it. Releasing that leg, you're going to come to sitting cross-legged in the centre of your mat. Reaching those arms overhead with an inhale and exhale as they come down by your sides. One more inhale to get us to the top. Going to take your hands together as you exhale, they come to heart space. Going to take a moment of reflection, focusing on our breathing. And I just want you to think of the 3 things you're most grateful for. Gratitude is very important, so just visualise, take a moment here. As you're going to take an inhale and exhale to release the tension, bringing yourselves to your mat with a round of applause.